What's going on YouTube? I'm coming to you live from my in-person hypnosis certification live here in Las Vegas. And I wanted to make a follow-up video to a video I made earlier that's going to help you get clear on your vision and on your dreams. And we'll probably link that video somewhere around here or maybe at the end of the video. And this is actually something that I learned right here in the training live. You know, even though I'm teaching this, there's still a lot of learning moments for me. So let me show you what happened. So in the very first day of our training, we were doing an exercise where we're getting clear on our vision for what we want for our lives. And one of the things we do is we pair up and we sit down and we ask each other certain questions, right? Like, what do you want from this training? What do you want to be like outside of here? All that good stuff. And there was one client in particular that was getting stuck on what she didn't want. Okay. And she couldn't even think about the vision that she wanted to create for herself in her relationships. Now, I share this with you because if you're watching this video and you're, maybe you're not a coach or a hypnotherapist, but you're an individual person, this is important because often when people come to us as clients, one of the reasons why is because they've lost a vision of a compelling future. As a matter of fact, the majority of the people in the world have lost a vision of their compelling future. That's why we get sad, we get depressed, we give up on life, is because we don't have that vision. And one of the reasons this happens is because we are focusing on what we don't want, okay? And the reason this is because when we go through life, we have certain life experiences that can be traumatic to us, right? So in this particular case, let's say it's a relationship and you're in a relationship and this person, say they abused you or they were, they cheated on you or they just treated you badly, right? Well, what ends up happening is that experience was so traumatic that whenever you move forward in your life, all you can think about is, man, I don't want someone that is abusive, right? I don't want someone that cheats. I don't want someone that, treats me poorly, right? Or it could even be, I don't want somebody that's lazy or broke because your last ex-boyfriend or girlfriend was lazy or broke. So again, we go through these traumatic experiences, and this is in business as well. Right? It could be like, I don't want bad employees. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to be struggling. Okay. So we go through these experiences, and then because they're so traumatic, we can get them out of our heads if you work with a professional. But most people don't know how to do this. So what ends up happening is we constantly are thinking, man, I don't want somebody that's abusive. I don't want somebody that cheats. I don't want somebody that treats me poorly. I don't want somebody that's lazy. And ultimately we get what we focus on, right? Again, if I tell you, don't focus on the color green, what happened to my shirt? All of a sudden it got brighter, didn't it? Now you can look away all you want, but as soon as you look back at the screen, or even if you look away, you're going to notice things that are green in your environment. So our reticular activating system, if you're thinking, I don't want somebody that's abusive, it's going to start seeing everybody that's abusive. So I share this with you because we were doing an exercise, and in the last video, I kind of alluded to it, but essentially what we do is we ask somebody, hey, if you don't want somebody that's abusive, what do you want? And that will elicit what you want to go towards, right? So I want somebody that treats me amazing. Or if you don't want somebody that cheats, what do you want? I want someone that's loyal, right? I want someone that's motivated. Now, what happened in this particular case is when we were getting the client to focus on what she wanted, she couldn't even come up with an answer. It was just like, I just don't want somebody that's whatever it was. And we couldn't even get it beyond that one thing. She kept focusing on the one thing. So imagine, I don't know, this wasn't the answer, but all she kept saying was, I don't want somebody that's abusive. I don't want somebody that's abusive. I don't want somebody that's abusive. So this is what I did. And this is what I want you to do, because to get clear on what you want. I said, you know what? Let's do this. I want you to make a list of every quality in a man that you absolutely do not want. And it was funny. She said, oh, I can do that. And so she just went down the list, this. So she had like 6 or 7 things when, again, we couldn't even get one thing that she actually wanted. But by eliciting everything that she didn't want, then we just went through each one and we asked her the question. Okay, if you don't want a man that's this, what do if he's not this, what is he? And we just reframed each individual characteristic. So I say this to you because I want you to take time to actually do this exercise. And again, you can do this in your business, with your health. You can sit down and go, okay, what's everything that I dislike about my current situation? What's everything I dislike about my business? Well, I don't like my employees, or I don't like the fact that I have to drive and be stuck in traffic every day. I don't like the fact that I have a boss that I have to listen to. I don't like the fact that my income is limited. So once you get all of those things that you have, then you go through and reframe them. Okay. If you're not stuck in traffic every day, what are you? Oh, I'm working from home, or I'm working somewhere close by my home, right? If you're not, working for another person, what are you? I'm working for myself. If your income isn't capped, what is it? Well, I have unlimited income. So now what you do is you make a list of all those qualities, and then you begin to focus on them. And here's the thing. What we focus on expands. Energy flows where your attention goes. And when you can hold on to the thoughts of what you want to create in your reality long enough, you'll begin to manifest that through, and I'm not saying by not doing work, I'm saying you're doing the work, you're taking the actions, right? You're putting those thoughts in your consciousness, and before you know it, you will have everything that you want in your life, okay? So do this exercise again, and you can do this for every area of life. If you're unhappy with your health, your relationships, your finances, your business, whatever, go through and say, okay, what's everything that I dislike about my current situation? What's everything that I absolutely do not want? And then go through and ask yourself that question. Okay, if I'm not this, what is it? Or if it's not that, what is it? All right, guys. So if you like this video, like this, and then also do me a favor and comment what your favorite part was, and comment what it is you're going to focus on moving forward instead of focusing on what you don't want. And for those of you who feel called to a higher purpose and you want to be able to help others and also help yourself by creating success in every area of your life, I have a free hypnosis training that I want you to get access to that's down in the description. I'm going to teach you a little bit about hypnosis. You're actually going to take away a couple hypnotic language patterns that you can start using right now to begin to program your subconscious mind for success. And if you want to help others, you can help them do the same. So click the link down in the description and get access to the free hypnosis training now. We'll see you guys in the next video.